Israel sits at a truly unique crossroads, geographically, historically, and spiritually. It's a place where the ancient world meets the modern, where different cultures and religions converge, creating a complex and fascinating tapestry. This small nation holds a significance far beyond its physical size. This small strip of land acts as a vital connection point, bridging Asia, Africa, and Europe, facilitating the movement of people, goods, and ideas across continents. This strategic location has made it a bridge for trade, migration, and, throughout history, conquest. Armies and merchants alike have traversed this land, leaving their indelible marks. Empires from the ancient Egyptians to the mighty Ottomans have risen and fallen, each leaving their unique mark here, shaping the landscape and the culture. This constant influx and exchange have resulted in a rich tapestry of cultures and interwoven histories, creating a society unlike any other. But Israel's significance goes far beyond mere geography. It delves into the realms of faith and belief. This land is considered sacred to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, making it a spiritual epicenter for billions around the globe. Jerusalem, its ancient capital, stands as a testament to this shared heritage. It is a city revered by all three faiths, a place of pilgrimage and profound religious significance. This shared reverence, however, also makes it a focal point for both intense devotion and, unfortunately, persistent dispute. Consequently, what happens in Israel often reverberates worldwide, capturing global attention. Its actions and policies have a far-reaching impact, influencing global politics and the dynamics of religious communities across the planet. Its complex web of alliances and the ever-sensitive fate of Jerusalem are constantly debated and scrutinized in capitals from Washington to Riyadh, shaping international relations. Therefore, to truly understand Israel, one must explore a place where the echoes of ancient history and the urgent realities of modern geopolitics collide on a daily basis, creating a unique and often volatile environment. The very land seems to echo with the fervent prayers of generations, and carries the heavy weight of centuries-old conflicts, a constant reminder of the past. Its strategic importance in the region has only grown exponentially in our increasingly interconnected world, making it a key player on the global stage. In many ways, Israel's story serves as a microcosm, a concentrated reflection of humanity's enduring struggles, its unwavering hopes, and its persistent quest for meaning and peace. Tensions that continue to shape the region today. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a deeply entrenched and multifaceted dispute, stands as one of the world's most enduring and complex geopolitical challenges. Its origins are complex, and its impact resonates far beyond the immediate region. At its heart, the conflict is rooted in two peoples' competing claims to the same land, a land both sides consider integral to their national identity and future aspirations. This territorial dispute has been the catalyst for countless clashes and periods of intense hostility. For Jews, this land represents their ancient homeland, a place of deep historical and religious significance, tied to their very origins and the foundation of their faith. It is a connection that spans millennia. Conversely, for Palestinians, this land is where generations have lived, cultivated their heritage, and forged an unbreakable bond with the soil. It is the land of their ancestors, their homes, and their future. It is where they have built their identity, their culture, and their society, a place they consider their rightful home. This deep connection fuels their determination to achieve self-determination. The 1948 war, a pivotal moment in the history of the region, led to the creation of the State of Israel. However, it also marked the Nakba, Palestinian catastrophe, a period of immense suffering and loss for the Palestinian people. This war resulted in the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians who were forced to flee their homes and seek refuge elsewhere. The issue of these refugees and their descendants remains a core issue at the heart of the conflict, a constant reminder of the unresolved past. This displacement continues to fuel decades of tension, resentment, and a deep sense of injustice among Palestinians. The 1967 Six-Day War significantly transformed Israel into a regional power, expanding its territory and influence. However, it also left it occupying Palestinian territories including the West Bank and Gaza Strip, further complicating the conflict. The establishment and expansion of Israeli settlements in the West Bank, considered illegal under international law, and the ongoing occupation are central to the conflict, serving as major obstacles to any lasting peace agreement. The region has been plagued by recurring cycles of violence, numerous failed peace talks. Despite international efforts, and several Palestinian uprisings have defined recent decades, highlighting the deep-seated frustration and despair. The Oslo Accords, signed in the 1990s, offered a glimmer of hope for a two-state solution, but ultimately fell short of achieving a comprehensive and lasting peace. The issues of borders, the status of Jerusalem, a city holy to three major religions, the ongoing expansion of settlements, and the plight of Palestinian refugees all remain unresolved, perpetuating the cycle of conflict. The conflict endures, a testament to the complexities and challenges involved in finding a just and equitable resolution. It is shaped by deep mistrust and existential fears on both sides, making any progress towards peace incredibly difficult. Despite ongoing conflict and regional instability, Israel has remarkably become a global tech powerhouse. Early challenges, scarce resources, mass immigration waves, and persistent regional isolation fostered a unique culture of innovation and problem-solving. Military service, especially within elite tech units, trains young Israelis in advanced technological skills and leadership. Many veterans then become entrepreneurs, fueling a vibrant and dynamic startup scene in Tel Aviv and across the country. Israel now boasts one of the world's highest startup densities. Strong STEM education and strategic government investment drive this remarkable success. Israeli innovations, from drip irrigation technologies to the Waze navigation app, impact lives worldwide significantly. The Startup Nation story is a powerful testament to resilience and creativity amid persistent adversity. Israel's economy has transformed from agrarian roots to high-tech dynamism. Economic reforms in the 1980s and skilled immigration fueled growth. Isolated regionally, Israel built strong trade ties with the US and Europe, and more recently, with Arab states via the Abraham Accords. Technology drives much of Israel's GDP, with breakthroughs in AI, cybersecurity, and medical tech. Success attracts global investment and raises living standards. Yet wealth gaps persist between the booming tech sector and traditional industries. High living costs and a heavy defense budget pose ongoing challenges. Israel's economic story is one of innovation, but also inequality and constant adaptation. It's a balancing act between progress and the pressures of conflict. Israel is one of the world's most scrutinized and debated nations. Supporters see it as a resilient democracy and a haven for Jews. Critics focus on occupation and human rights issues. Settlement expansion and the Gaza blockade are flashpoints for international criticism. Military actions often draw condemnation for civilian casualties. The debate rages in the UN, media, and on campuses, with movements like BDS fueling controversy. Accusations of anti-Semitism complicate criticism of Israeli policies. The conversation is deeply polarized with little room for nuance. Israel's story remains a lightning rod for global argument and emotion. Israel's story is still being written, full of paradoxes and global impact. Its future, peace or conflict, will shape regional and international dynamics. As the cradle of major faiths, Israel's land connects billions to their spiritual roots. Its modern rebirth is a landmark of 20th century geopolitics. The lessons of its creation and conflicts are studied worldwide. Jerusalem's holy sites remain at the heart of spiritual and political struggles. Israel's journey raises questions of identity, justice, and faith. Whether seen as inspiration or injustice, its story is essential to understanding our world. History here is alive, shaping the present and the future.